So in the previous classes, we have seen, we have considered an arbitrary three-dimensional body, and we have seen, we have assumed that there might be all the three possible forces, that is body force, traction or surface force, and point load that might be acting on a particular body. And because of these forces, we come to know it's obvious that the body gets deformed. And we have seen that we have assumed the deformation in x, y, and z directions as u, v, w respectively. And so you have three components of each and every point displacement. And similarly, we have considered, we have also decomposed into components for the traction and body force. For body force, we have seen Fx, Fy, and Fz. For traction force or distributed force per unit area, which is also known as pressure force, it is Tx, Ty, Tz. Similarly, for point load also, you can, you can dissolve into components like Px, Py, Pz at any particular point I. Okay, if you want that, you can go back to the previous lectures and you can get that information from there. Okay, so now quickly get started with our yesterday we were actually looking into the forces that stresses that act on a three-dimensional elemental volume, which we have considered, that three-dimensional elemental cube. Okay, so let me again draw that figure for you. Okay, fine. So this is a three-dimensional cube, and let us suppose, okay, so let us name it firstly. Let us name it like A, B, C, or let us name all the vertices A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, now, okay, fine. So let me also fix the coordinate axis, which is very important. So this is my x-axis, and this is my y-axis, and of course the vertical axis is my z-axis. I hope you guys were able to look into this. Okay, so this is my x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Fine. Okay, so let me first take the body forces that can act on a body. What are the body forces that can act on a body? What body force is denoted by F. If I want to resolve into three components, then that would be Fx, then that would be, if I want to resolve into three components, then that would be, I'm sorry, let me just, one second. Just a moment, stay on the line. Okay. So if I take the body forces, then how would that look like? In x direction, the body force would be Fx into dv. Am I right? Because the x direction component is Fx. Similarly, in y direction, that component would be Fy into dv. Similarly, in z direction, in vertical direction, that component would be z into dv. The Fx into dv. Why I'm multiplying with differential volume? Okay, by the way, let me take this x direction length as dx, this y direction length as dy, and this height as z, dz, x z direction x length. Okay, so the differential length in x direction is dx, differential length in y direction is dy, differential length in z direction is dz. So what would be my total volume? dv is equal to dx, dy, dz. Fine. So why I'm multiplying with the volume? Why I'm multiplying the body force, each and every body force component in x, y, and z, that is fx, fy, and fz, with the volumes dv, because body force is force per unit volume. So in order to, I'm dealing with forces here. So in order to convert that into forces, I'm multiplying with dv. Okay, is that clear? Otherwise, you can simply call it as fx, fy, and fz. In the analysis, you can multiply with dv. Okay, whatever it may be, it's up to you. But I think here it would be much better to convert into forces. Okay. Now I'm talking about the stresses. Okay. So the stress in x direction. The stress in x direction would be, let this be sigma x. If this x direction is normal, stress is sigma. Okay. By the way, what are the x planes? What are the x planes we have? X planes we have A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, and A, B, C, D, and E, F, G, H. E, F, G, H. What are the y planes we have? What are the y planes we have? A, C, E, G, y planes, y direction planes. This is x direction. So this one and this one, x planes. This is y direction. So this one and this one, y planes. What are the y planes? AC, EG, and what is the other plane? BD, FH. BD, FH. What are the z planes? What are the z planes? Bottom and up. What is the bottom? AG, BH. Right? AG, BH, and what is the top layer, top face? CEDF. CEDF. So these are the 6 faces that we have. Like obviously in a cube we have 6 faces. Fine. Right? Okay. So now in x direction, in the x plane, in one of the x planes, I consider it as sigma x, that is normal stress. So once you have, in one direction you have normal stress, in the other 2 directions you will be having shear stresses. So in the other 2 directions, what are the shear stresses? Okay, in z direction my shear stress would be tau. Okay, shear stress acting in y direction, shear stress acting in y direction, shear stress shear stress acting on x plane. This is acting in x plane because what are the plane we are now discussing? E, F, G, H, that is x plane. So shear stress acting on x plane, in which direction? It is acting in y direction. So tau xy. Am I right? Now similarly, the other direction. What is the other direction? Shear force acting on x plane. Of course we are dealing with x plane. Shear stress acting on x plane in z direction, tau xz. Because of this continuity, according to Taylor series expansion, the other direction would be, because this is sigma x, this would be sigma x plus dou sigma x by dou x into dx. Similarly, this direction, y direction, that would be tau xy plus this direction is, I consider this direction as tau xy. So the opposite direction, tau xy plus dou tau xy by on which plane I'm dealing with now? A, B, C, D, which is x-plane. So dou x into dx. Similarly, z direction here on this plane, on this x plane, I consider tau xz. So on the other side, I'll consider the upward, right? So tau xz plus dou tau xz by I'm considering the x plane. I'm dealing with, I'm here in x plane itself. So dou x into dx. Now x planes is over. A, B, C, D and E, F, G, H is over. These two faces are over. Now let us do the y faces. What are they? A, C, E, G and B, D, F, H. Okay. Now let us consider this direction. Okay. So what is my y? Let me consider this direction is sigma y. Okay. So normal stress in y direction is sigma y. What would be the other two directions? What would be the other two directions? In x as well as in y, right? So this would be tau. This is now, we are now in y planes, right? So tau y in x direction, acting on shear stress, acting on y plane in x direction, negative or positive, it will be x direction. So tau yx, but we know tau xy is equal to tau yx. So instead of writing tau yx, it should be actually tau yx, but instead of writing tau yx, I will directly write tau xy. Right? Now on the downward direction, tau, we are now dealing with y planes. So tau y, this would be tau, actually this would be tau y in which direction? Z direction. Tau yz. Tau acting on y plane in z direction, negative or positive, we leave it. Similarly, on the other face, what happens? Because this is sigma y, on the other face I will get, sigma y plus dou sigma y by dou y. Why dou y? Because I'm dealing with y plane. Dou y into dy. Next, in the x direction, tau xy plus dou tau xy by now we are in y plane, so dou y into dy. Similarly, in z direction, tau yz plus dou tau yz by we are in y plane, so dou y into dy. Right? Now y plane, y faces is also over. Now z planes. What are the two z faces? AG, BH and CE, DF. AG, BH and CE, DF. Bottom and top faces. Now the bottom face, let us consider this as sigma z. If this is sigma z in x direction, if this is sigma z in x direction, I'll be having tau acting on which plane? Z plane. So tau z in which direction? X direction. So that would be tau zx. But I know tau zx is same as tau xz. So I'm simply writing tau xz. But don't see the first subscript. First subscript should be the plane on which it is acting. First subscript should be plane and second subscript should be direction, whether it may be positive or negative, whether x, y or z direction. But we know tau xy is tau yx, tau xz is tau zx, tau yz is tau zy. So no need to worry. Okay, you can write. And similarly in y direction, this would be tau, it is acting on z plane, so actually it should be tau z in y direction, zy. So I can write it as tau yz, because tau zy is tau yz. On the top plane, this becomes sigma z plus dou sigma z by dou z. Why dou z? Because we are dealing now with z planes, so we have to differentiate with respect to z. And another two shear stresses also we need to differentiate with respect to z. What are the other two shear stresses? Tau xz. This we considered in this direction. So let us consider in the other direction. What is tau xz? Okay, okay. Let us consider tau xz in this direction, tau xz in this direction, and tau yz in this direction. Okay, because we are actually dealing with the you know uh, since we have already taken this normal stress as downward, so you need to consider this as in negative x directions and negative y directions, because this is negative z direction, downward z, negative z. So similarly, this would be negative x direction and this would be negative y direction, right? So now I'll get this as, yes, because I have considered this as tau xz. Now in the other direction that becomes tau xz plus, in the other plane that becomes tau xz plus dou tau xz by, we are now in z planes, we are differentiating with respect to z, so dou z into dz. Similarly, the other direction, what is that? The other direction, okay, this one, what is that? Tau yz plus dou tau yz by dou z into dz, right? Okay, so you have this whole diagram in your Belgundu textbook. Okay, I'll also give you the page number in your same as it is figure in your Belgundu textbook. So once you understand it, once you understand these phases and how these stresses are acting, then it would be easy for you to go back and open your textbook and you can look into what exactly it is. Now what I'll do is I'll take the uh, equilibrium in all the three directions. Okay, sigma x, sigma fx is equal to 0, sigma fy is equal to 0, and sigma fz is equal to 0. Okay, just a moment. Fine. Okay, now I want you to take, if possible, take a screenshot of this. I want you to take a screenshot of this. If possible, just take a screenshot of this. Fine. Okay. So how many stresses we have here? How many stresses we have here? Three normal stresses, three normal stresses, and three shear stresses. What are the normal stresses? What are the normal stresses? Sigma x, sigma y, sigma z in all the three directions. Similarly, what are the shear stresses? Tau xy, tau yz, tau xz. Because no need to write tau yx, tau zy, and tau zx. Why? Because I have already considered tau xy is equal to tau yx, tau yz is equal to tau zy, tau xz is equal to tau zx, right? So what are the complete stresses? I can represent it with tau. So what are the complete stresses? I have sigma x, sigma y, sigma z, tau xy, tau yz, tau xz. Or I can write this as, I can write a row matrix. I can put a transpose, sigma x, sigma y, sigma z, tau xy, tau yz, tau zx. If you want, in order to differentiate it in a row matrix, you can put commas. Not an issue. Okay, fine. So these are the three normal stresses, three normal stresses, and three shear stresses. Okay, fine. Okay, now let me apply the equilibrium. Let me apply the equilibrium. So applying equilibrium in x, y and z directions, we get, what do we get? We get sigma fx is equal to 0, sigma fy is equal to 0, sigma fz is equal to 0, right? Now let us first consider sigma fx is equal to 0. Now you tell me, I'll just give you 1 minute and you just look into that control volume, elemental volume, and you tell me what are the stresses in x direction. Of course, I'm talking about forces here, but we can convert stress into force. By multiplying stress with area, we get the force, because stress is force acting per unit area. So if you multiply stress with that area, you will get the force. Okay. So first you identify what are the stresses in x direction. What are the stresses in x direction? In 2x planes, you will have sigma x and sigma x plus dou sigma x by dou x into dx. Those are the two stresses. Similarly, in y direction also, you will get 2. In y direction, similarly in y planes, not y direction, I'm sorry. Similarly in y planes, you will get 2 x direction stresses. What are they? On y planes, you will get 2 x direction stresses. What are they? What are they? Tau xy and tau xy plus dou tau xy by dou y into dy. Similarly on z planes, z plane lo x direction chudandi. What is that? Tau xz, and similarly tau xz plus dou tau xz by dou z into dz. So total 6. So these are these 6 stresses, okay, acting on all the faces in x direction. Okay, so we'll go one by one. No need to get hurry, we'll go one by one. So firstly, because I have considered this as positive x direction, so let me consider sigma x plus dou sigma x by dou x into dx. That is one stress. What is that? Sigma x plus dou sigma x by dou x into dx. This is stress. In order to convert this into force, I need to multiply with the area. This is normal stress. On which area it is acting? What is this x plane? What is the face? What is this face? A, B, C, D. What is the area? What is the area of this? This is dy and this is dz. So dy into dz. Okay, next. This is in negative x direction, minus sigma x. So minus sigma x into, what is that? Area will not change, because if these are the two opposite faces, A, B, C, D and E, F, G, H. These are the two opposite faces. So you do not get, area will not change. So area would be dy into dz. Next, coming to y faces. In y face, what is the x direction stress? Tau. You look at this, tau xy. So this is negative direction. What is the positive direction? Here, tau xy plus, so plus tau xy plus dou tau xy by, because we are now dealing with y faces, this is dou y into dy into, what is the area? No need to look into area. It would be already dy on the cover, it would be dx into dz. But again, if you want to look, what is this area? BD, what is this area? BDFH or AC EG. What is the area? What would be there? Two planes, two faces in y direction. What is the area? This is dx and this is dz. So dx into dz, dx into dz, dx into dz, right? Minus tau xy into dx into dz. Now coming back to z direction, on z plane, sorry, not z direction, z plane. On z plane, what are the force? What is the stress acting in x direction? You look at this, tau xz. this is in negative direction and this is in positive direction. Tau xz plus dou tau xz by dou z into dz. This is in positive direction, right? So plus tau xz plus dou tau xz by, now we are looking in z plane. So dou z, obviously you have here dou z into dz into, already the dz undi kabatti, obviously you will be having dx into dy. Dx into dy. Anyways, what are the z planes? AG, bottom face, AG, BH, AG, BH, AG, BH, and top face CD, CE, DF. What is both areas would be same. What are the face areas? Yes, this is dy and this is dx. So what is the face area? Dx into dy. Dx into dy minus, yes, this is negative direction, minus tau xz into dx into dy. Is there any forces? Now we have converted these stresses into forces. Is there any force acting in x direction? Look at this carefully and tell me, is there any force acting in x direction? Any force remaining? Any other force we forgot? Yes, we forgot the body force component in x direction, which is Fx into dv, plus this is positive x direction, so plus Fx into, what is dv? Dx dy dz is equal to 0. Why? Because since dv is equal to dx dy dz, right? Now sigma x into dy dz, sigma x into dy dz minus sigma x into dy dz gets cancelled. Tau xy into dx dz minus tau xy into dx dz gets cancelled. Tau xy into dx dz minus tau xy into dx dz gets cancelled. Tau xz into dx dy minus tau xz into dx dy gets cancelled. Now what is remaining? Look at that carefully and tell me what is remaining. What is remaining? Dou sigma x by dou x into dx dy dz, right? Plus dou tau xy by dou y into dx dy dz plus dou tau xz by dou z into dx dy dz plus f of x into dx dy dz is equal to 0. Now if I divide both sides with dx dy dz, what will I get? Dou sigma x by dou x plus dou tau xy by dou y plus dou tau xz by dou z plus fx is equal to 0. So this would be your stress equilibrium equation in x direction. Stress equilibrium equation. Stress equilibrium equation in x direction. Now similarly in x direction I got dou sigma x by dou x, first term. So in y direction, similarly in y direction, I'll get dou sigma y by dou y plus what is the next term? Dou tau xy by dou y. X is already over, so other term is y. So I have to start with y. So tau yz by dou tau yz by dou y plus dou tau, it becomes yx, right? See, you just look at the pattern, you will understand. Dou sigma, no need, I want you to get the equations for y and in y and z directions also, but you can easily write it. See, dou sigma x by dou x plus starting with x. What is the other coordinate? Y. So dou tau xy by dou y, the other coordinate, plus now y is over starting with x, but y is already over, so z, dou tau xz by what is the coordinate now we are dealing with? Z, plus fx is equal to 0. Similarly, dou tau yz by dou y plus dou tau, what should I get? Dou tau y should be there. What is the y should be there? What is the other coordinate? Z is already over, so it should be x, right? But dou yx, tau yx is same as tau xy, so dou tau xy divided by dou x plus fy is equal to 0. Oh, sorry, this is z. Dou sigma y by dou y plus dou tau yz by, y should be common everywhere. Dou tau yz by dou z plus dou tau, it should be yx, but dou tau yx is same as tau xy. So that is the reason dou tau xy by dou x plus fy is equal to 0. Now you just try to write for the z direction. Dou sigma z by dou z plus dou sigma z by dou z plus what is that? Dou sigma x by dou z plus dou tau. You get first z first. So dou tau, after z, let us start with x. So dou tau zx, but zx is same as xz divided by dou z plus dou tau, z should be common. X is already over, so y, zy is same as yz. So dou tau yz by, oh, we are now dealing with x. Z should be there. Z should dou sigma z by dou z plus dou tau, z should be there. What z is already over, so zx. Tau zx is same as tau xz. So tau xz by, this is x, because now we are considering x direction. So dou tau yz by dou y plus fz is equal to 0. So these are the three equations. What are the three equations? I write it for you again. Dou sigma x by dou x plus dou tau xy by dou y plus dou tau xz by dou z plus fx is equal to 0. Similarly, dou sigma y by dou y plus dou tau yz by dou z plus dou tau yx is same as xy, so dou tau xy by dou x plus fy is equal to 0. Similarly, dou sigma z by dou z plus dou tau, zy is same as yz, so dou tau yz by dou y plus dou tau zx is same as xz, so dou tau xz by dou x plus fz is equal to 0. So these are the stress, equilibrium equations in 3 dimensions. Okay, so we'll continue with the strain displacement relations in the next class. So for now, thank you so much. Thank you so much for attending this lecture. Thank you all. Hello? See ya.